So this is Diesel for We the People News. I guess a couple of days ago, the governor of New York has been charged. Now, I don't watch news a lot. I'm too busy studying, and I raise a grandbaby and all that, and I don't have time for news, fake news, alright? But I decided to make the video on this just to kind of get it out there. Now, I'm not an attorney, don't care to be attorney. Never look straight forward. I always look around me for the outside forces may want to commit harm upon me. Alright, this is kind of a learning video. We're going to take it with a grain of salt. If anything I say disturbs you, it's just my opinion only. Alright. So, on my behalf, I had to say I believe that he's guilty of these charges, but if I was a juror, then I would have to go with innocent until proven guilty thing. But since I'm not a juror, I don't have to. And the base I base this on, right, more than anything else, is the arrogance of this guy and his family, but really truly the arrogance of him. I mean, he just thought he was the king, and he just thought he can just do whatever he wants. And I had to say, you know, when this happens, I'm a firm believer they need to be slapped down in place. And I think really he should have just gone ahead and walked off a long time ago. They probably wouldn't have got as far as they did, and he can go on his merry life. That being said, there's going to be some type of plea. He's not going to get near what he deserves. And maybe there'll be some payouts and settlements or something this, that, here and there, right? Who knows, you know. Somehow or another, these elites get to cover themselves in a lot of different ways, right? These kings and queens sitting up there above everybody don't get the same opportunities as us peasants, right? This is the reason why we're out here, you know, doing the filming this and filming that, you know, and bringing up points of views and all that, is that way we can find ways to protect ourselves by any means necessary, right? And it mostly coming from these arrogant people. But him is so far arrogant that, man, the only thing I thought it would strike him down would be lightning. But apparently the next best thing is, you know, their own people saying, hey, you went too far. We're going to have to cover our butts. And we're going to, you're a sheep and you're going to be led to the slaughter now. Because he just gotten too arrogant, right? And thought he can just do whatever he wants to do. And you guys well know as I do, there's a bunch of things going on by closed doors that we don't have any idea what's going on. And I had to say, you know, when we talk about courts and all that, this is what you call a true victim. Not a freaking traffic ticket. You know, not outside protesting dirty signs or anything like that. This right here, what he did, was a true crime. And it took him this long to do this. Most of the time was try to spin their narrative on this, right? And when they said that it gotten too far out of control, they said, well, you know, we're going to have to knock you off your king chair, put you as a a sheep, and we're gonna have to lead you down to beef food. There we go.
I'm joined here today by Ann Clark and June Kim, the two lead attorneys who were designated as special deputies to the Attorney General's office to announce the findings of their investigation into allegations of sexual harassment made against Governor Andrew Cuomo. I'll make a brief statement and then turn it over to Ms. Clark and to Mr. Kim, who will delve into the investigation's findings. The independent investigation has concluded that Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed multiple women, and in doing so violated federal and state law. Specifically, the investigation found that Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed current and former New York State employees by engaging in unwelcome and non-consensual touching and making numerous offensive comments.
I could say that hauling commodities
of a suggestive and sexual nature that created a hostile work environment for women. The investigators independently corroborated and substantiated these facts through interviews and evidence, including contemporaneous notes and communications. This evidence will be made available to the public along with the report. This investigation was started after a number of women publicly alleged that they had been sexually harassed by Governor Cuomo. And on March 1st of this year, the governor's office made a referral to my office pursuant to State Executive Law 63-8 regarding these allegations. Executive Law Section 63-8 permits the New York Attorney General's office, with the approval of the governor, or when directed by the governor, to inquire into matters concerning the public peace, the public safety, and public justice. This referral issued by the governor enabled my office to appoint independent, outside investigators to look into these allegations. And on March 8th, 2021, Ann Clark and June Kim, they were officially deputized as special deputies. Ms. Clark and Mr. Kim and their respective firms were chosen to lead this investigation because of their decades of work at the highest levels, their deep expertise on matters in question, and their careers fighting to uphold the...
Okay. So she's basically buttering up the attorney generals, and we know how they are. She's just buttering them up. How, dare I say it? While you're a peasant, they're just gonna ramshack you. I just couldn't remember whether he was a governor or a mayor, and I guess he's a mayor of New York. Like I said, I don't watch his news. I've heard him talk, but I could not remember whether he's a mayor or governor, so I may have been mistaken he was a governor, okay? But either way it goes, the king was knocked off his castle, and the consequences is coming to bite him. And couldn't happen to a nicer guy, to be honest. I don't even live in the state, and I just really did not like this guy, period. Okay, and it's not because he was Democrat or Republican or anything. I just did not like him. He was arrogant. Alright, this is Diesel for We the People News. Until next time, y'all. Bye, y'all.